What's going on, guys? Shane here. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're all doing great. Today's going to be a really quick video where we're going to be talking about the SB Tactical SB M4 Stabilizing Brace Kit for your Remington 870 Tac14 DM. We're going to be talking about why this thing is an absolute game changer in regards to looks, but more importantly, functionality. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get it started.
Let's do this.
When I purchased this thing, the very first company I reached out to was SB Tactical. Right from the get-go, I knew from the beginning that this shotgun, this firearm, needed some help in regards to it actually performing. So I immediately reached out to SB Tactical and asked if they'd be willing to help out this build. They said yes. They quickly shipped one out to me. So a huge thank you to the people, the guys and gals over at SB Tactical for helping me out and helping improve this firearm. Now, before we get started, I think it's really important to let you guys know that this brace from SB Tactical is ATF compliant. It does not change the classification of this firearm. Now, this is a firearm. This isn't a short-barreled shotgun, and that's due to several things. Mostly its overall length, how short it is, its bird's head grip, and the fact that the thing is not supposed to be shouldered. And a brace is not supposed to be shouldered. It possibly can be, but it's not supposed to be. So they are one of the few companies that do have a letter from the ATF saying that it is okay to install this on your firearm and it remain a firearm. So we're good to go there. Before I get too far into this video, guys, I would really appreciate some feedback. I'm really curious to see what your thoughts are on this firearm as it sits now. What do you think of it once this kit is installed? If you think it's as functional as I do and as cool as I do, I think that once this thing is on here, it's going to be just, like I said, a game changer. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Or you know what I can actually do? I can put a poll in the corner, whatever corner is above me, I don't know which one. You can click on that and let me know your thoughts on this shotgun. I'm just really curious to see what you guys think. Inside the box, SB Tactical gives you everything you need to get this thing installed, go to the range, get some shooting, get some training, or just enjoy this thing the way I think it was meant to be enjoyed. You get the adapter piece, which appears to be made out of a really high strength nylon or polymer. You also get the ergo grip. That's a nice soft rubber. I really do enjoy it. Side note, I actually thought and planned on getting one of those Magpul K2 grips with a really sharp vertical angle, and it didn't work. The ergonomics, something about it didn't work. So SB Tactical definitely did their research and got a grip that has the right grip angle to meet the angle of the brace and the firearm. So you don't have to go out there and definitely get another pistol grip. Moving on back, they give you the buffer tube and the castle nut there to tighten the buffer tube down. And of course, the very comfortable SB M4 brace. Now this brace is made of a soft rubber, so it does add a little bit of weight to the back of the firearm, which isn't a big deal. But also with that weight, that soft rubber, you get a lot of comfort. So if you're shooting this thing, several shells, you're not going to get beat up in the shoulder if it happens to touch your shoulder after shooting those. So it's a really solid kit. Like I said, they gave all the screws, everything you need to just get this thing installed and go have some fun. Now, the SB Tactical Stabilizing Brace Kit is a direct replacement for your bird's head grip. Thanks to YouTube, I can't show you how quick and easy it is to install, but it is just that, super fast, super easy. You simply remove a single screw at the back of the bird's head grip. You install the adapter, the pistol grip, the tube, the brace, and you transform your Tac14 from this to this. Yeah, we've got two Tac14 DMs on hand. Me and a family member both wanted to build out this sort of firearm, so we're doing a joint build together. But we've enjoyed this donated kit so much in regards to just the way it looks and more importantly the way it shoots now, that we went out and bought a second one with our own hard-earned money. So just so you guys know that this is for sale on Optics Planet for about $159. It has 4.9 stars out of 5, so it really tells you how good of a product this is in transforming this firearm. I will say one thing going back to the installation process. I did run into one little hiccup. I've built more ARs than I can count. I've installed several pistol grips, just changing mine out or building those ARs. And I will say that there was some weird hiccup with this ergo grip where the hole of the grip did not line up with the threading of the adapter. So it wasn't that big a deal. I took one of my round files and opened that hole up just a little bit, and it allowed me to do that. But that may be just for this specific grip. I don't know. I haven't gotten in this one yet, as you can tell. But that was one hiccup I had. But other than that, it was a very quick, very easy install. For For those of you that are curious about this firearm, I'm not going to go into great detail, so if you want to see more of my thoughts, the specs, what my plans are for it, click the card in the corner. That'll be my last video where you can check that out. But just to do a quick overview, if you do your research yourself, go online or check YouTube, it seems to be across the board. Everyone loves this little firearm. They love shooting it, but they all agree that it is not very practical, not for regular use, and especially not for home defense. And that's mostly due to the way that you need to hold the firearm the way it comes from the factory. You can either shoot it from the hip, which is more for the memes, or you hold it out in front of you and hope to control that recoil and hope that it doesn't come back and pop you in the nose or in the teeth. And that's where the SB Tactical Stabilizing Brace Kit comes in and really changes this firearm from useless kind of to greatness. First, you get that vertical grip, which does allow you to get a good grip on the gun and control that recoil a little bit when it kicks back. And then the most important thing, obviously, is the brace, which gives you a third point of contact where you can press it against anywhere on your body, accidentally your shoulder, to help control that recoil even more and also help you line up that bead sight even better. Now, for those of you who are trying to do your research before you buy a small firearm like this and you plan to build this sort of kit out, and you're trying to decide between the Remington Tac14 DM and the Mossberg magazine fed, I just want to give you one quick thing to think about is that I did go back and forth. I debated quite a bit on either the Mossberg or the Remington. And as you can see, I decided on the Remington. And that came down to one really key feature that's different between the two, and that is the safety. Now, the Mossberg has the safety on the back of the receiver, whereas the Remington has it down here on the trigger guard. Now, I think if you plan on keeping it in the bird's head grip configuration, then the Mossberg is definitely the winner. You can easily flick your safety on and off and you're good to go. But if you plan on doing this, that's going to make for problems in the future. If you are holding this thing and you need to get to that safety on a Mossberg, there's really no way to really do it. You're going to have to break your grip, come up here and come down here. Or if you get the Remington Tac14 DM, you can quickly, without removing your hand, flick it from safe to fire and the other way around as well. So that's just one really big key feature to think about when you're deciding if you're going to do this. You probably should go with the Remington 870 just because of where the safety is located. While the SB Tactical Stabilizing Brace Kit does vastly improve the way this thing functions and shoots, please keep in mind it's going to add a little bit of weight here to the back of your firearm. The Tac14 DM from the factory weighs about 6 pounds, and I believe the kit weighs about 21 ounces. So you're going to be adding a little bit over a pound to the rear end of your firearm, and that's a trade I am definitely willing to take. I'll take a little extra weight for a gun that actually functions and runs much, much better. Now, this next one is a little bit obvious. I don't think I need to say it, but I'm going to anyway. Obviously, you need to keep in mind that this stabilizing brace kit is going to add a little bit of length here to the back end of your firearm, but just like the weight, that is something I'm willing to take for something that's going to be much more functional. As you guys can see, the SB Tactical SBM4 Stabilizing Brace Kit is definitely worth picking up. It truly does change this weapon for the better and makes it actually usable. It seems to be pretty widely accepted by people who get these. They immediately regret not getting it sooner. Don't be that guy or girl. If you have this firearm or you plan on getting it, don't waste any more time. Go online, get this. You won't regret it. Oh, and while we're talking about that, I want to remind you guys, I'd love some feedback. I really would like to know what your thoughts are on this firearm as it sits now. Is this something you like? Is this something you would own? Something you would use for home defense? I'm just really curious. If you don't want to leave a comment, again, the poll will be in the corner. But yeah, guys, that about wraps it up. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you are subscribed, I appreciate it. If you aren't, feel free to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss any more of the future videos on this firearm or any other firearm for that matter. Yeah, guys, that's about it. Take care, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.